how to shop on TEMU from South Africa. The first and most important thing is that in the description, I've left a link where you can find a discount code and several free products, meaning gifts that TEMU offers. And the second thing is that when you're in the app or on the website, you go to where it shows up. The country's flag, you change country or region, and here you choose our country and simply put it. And then at the bottom, if you want, you can change the language and done. Once we set this up, we go back to the beginning and can now search for the products we want to buy, and I'll show you how to do it. The first thing we need to know in order to shop on TEMU is the types of prices that exist. For example, the first one we have is the orange price. What this means is that here, as you can see, it will have a limited price. In other words, this price that appears here will be available for 20 days, 13 hours, and 15 minutes. In this case, this product has been on sale for quite some time, so there's no problem. But when, for example, this offer expires in 5 minutes, it means that this price is going to change, and when it changes, it turns black, as we see here, and when it turns black, it means that it completely loses the offer it had previously. That's why we see that some products have the price in orange and others have the price in black. Now, once you choose the product, let's take a look at something, and it's that, depending on the product you choose, it has different variations. For example, in this case, we have the black color and the matte black color. What this means is that, as you can see, something has changed. Black has one price and then matte black has another price, which is usually higher. So this applies to different products, whether they are tech products or clothing. Because what's going to happen is that if, for example, there's a product, a t-shirt, or whatever, that comes in different colors, sometimes there are colors that are more expensive than others. And in the case of tech products, sometimes a variation might come with some extra accessories. This is important because when you're browsing the home page here, you know there are products that appear at the price. For example, this one, and when you go in, if you see that it has different colors, the price might be different. So it might show you a 10.92 in this case. But then, when you go in, if we change the color, notice that the price can be changing. The next thing we need to keep in mind when shopping on this platform is that if I, for example, choose this option, I first have to read the product title properly. I need to read it carefully to make sure it's what I need, and then I'm going to scroll down here. At the bottom, where the reviews are, and here you can read the reviews from people who have already bought this product. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to come here where it says see all reviews. And here you're going to go straight to where it says photos and videos, and you'll be able to see people who have already bought this product. For example, if it's a piece of clothing in different sizes, some show how this product fits. Let's say they try it, and this way you can find out how does it look in real life. I say this because when you see the photos of the main product, they may put the photos that look the best, and it can be seen in greater detail and in a better way. But the photos we'll have in the reviews look more realistic, and this way you'll truly understand in a detailed manner how the product looks in real life and if you should give it a try and consider. Now, the next thing is also important because here we'll see how the people who bought the specific product fared. And here we see that many have 5 stars, and if we look here, we have 10,840 reviews with a rating of 4.7 stars. This means that 10,840 people or even more have already bought it, but not everyone leaves a review. And the important thing here is that this minimum is 100 reviews, and here minimum it is in 4 stars. I'm telling you this because if we're going to look for other products, for example, this one, check it out. It indeed has 5 stars, which means it's a really good product. But the bad thing is that only 2 people have given reviews of this product, so we couldn't be so sure whether or not it is a good product, because obviously with very few reviews, it is very easy to have a good rating. Whereas here, since there are so many reviews, we can definitely see that it's a really good product. Because even though a lot of people have it, it has a really good rating. It's 4.7. Once we're sure about the product with the photos and reviews, we can scroll down to the product description, which is right here. Here would be the name of the store that's selling us this product. The other thing is that more information and additional details will become visible down here that we wouldn't see at the top, like videos, the product name, and if it's a tech product, we can copy the reference and look for review videos on TikTok or YouTube or any social media. Look, we found more information and insights about this product. Then, once we understand what we are buying, we can choose the specific product, such as the specific color, like this red one. Then, if it's clothing, you choose the size, like this one here, and then you just click Add to Cart. Sometimes we're going to have a price limit, that is to say, it's going to tell you that you can't buy a very cheap product, but what you need to do is buy several products to reach a minimum purchase amount. And this is going to depend on each country. So you need to go in and check what the minimum is for your specific country. You simply do this by clicking here to see everything you have in your cart, and there it will show you what the minimum is. For example, for this occasion, I'm going to remove this item we just added and I'm going to go to the cart, and it shows me that I need to spend at least 10. But depending on the country you are in, it will appear a different amount of money. But before we go there and complete the purchase, I'm going to add this back to the cart. Let's scroll down here, because to get this free shipping that shows up here in most countries, we need to meet that minimum shipping requirement. In this case, it's 10. But in other places it will be different. Next, we have the following, which is that TEMU has regulations regarding the return of orders and all that. For that, you're going to click here where it says why choose TEMU, and you're going to read all of this in detail so you know. What happens if your product doesn't arrive? What happens if your product arrives damaged? Because if it arrives damaged, you need to make a claim, and it could be that they refund your money, or it might not be, but for that you need to keep all of this in mind. For example, all the warranty regulations. Then we have time to return it, but up to 90 days, meaning if we take more than 90 days to return the product, they will assume that we are satisfied with it and we won't be able to generate any return after that. They explain all the topic regarding the reviews and all this in terms of privacy, security, all the free shipping stuff, and the free returns. Now we are going to go back here. Once we have the product, we're going to head to the cart and look, it's letting me buy here. I'm going to leave a coupon on the screen for you to apply a 40% discount. Anyway, in the description, I'll leave a link so you can shop or check out the free gifts section, completely free within TEMU, and you can send it to your home for free. Now, once you're here, on the left side you need to add your address, and once you add it, just leave it saved there and that's it. And add a phone number, because sometimes the delivery guys might not find your address and will need to call you. And well, once you have it here, the products will show up. The payment methods will show up, which can vary depending on your country. And once you have it here on the right, as I said, you just insert the coupon and click apply. Here you'll see the coupon applied with a discount, and then you just click place order. But before you go there, you can check everything that appears here. Depending on where you're located, they might give you a credit for late delivery, meaning if it doesn't arrive by a specific date, they'll give you a credit back. This credit can only be used within TEMU to make other purchases within TEMU.